I'm trying to get a dose of that. That's what I'm saying.
Me too.
I want to be a C+ student. Sometimes you'll decide that, okay, maybe if I can't fix my family, let me fix the world.
Yeah.
The external world, the American world, the English language world is so different from my home world, which is all in Chinese.
Yeah.
And so it just like shattered something where I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, what the fuck am I doing?
She's like, isn't that what dirty people do in dirty bars at night? Guess who controls the flow? Me, bitch.
Okay.
I'm the one giving you the
this
flow.
dynamic, that's me.
It's a thing, yeah, it's a thing. And so,
My name is Curly.
And I'm Maya. The Super Secret Bestie Club podcast season 4 is here.
And we're locked in.
That means more juicy cheesemate,
Terrible love advice.
evil spells to cast on your ex.
No, we're not doing that this season.
Oh, well, this season we're leveling up.
Each episode will feature a special bestie, and you're not gonna wanna miss it. So what are you waiting for? Get in here!
Welcome back to another episode of the Super Secret Bestie Club podcast. Woohoo! Jenny Yang is here.
Jenny Yang is here.
gosh,
I mean, besties, how are your spirits? How's your spirit? How are you feeling? What's new with you?
It's been chaotic, huh?
It's been kind of chaotic today, huh? I mean,
it's just in the air. I don't know where chaos will ever end.
You walked into chaos.
you walked into chaos. You were trying to figure out which door to get in.
I think I heard you knocking. I was like, what's
I
that?
ran out. So I heard the knocking and I ran out
You
to the
ran
front.
that way.
But you know what? Guess what? As someone who's a recovering control freak, I'm letting it go.
Let it go. Yeah. Are you a control freak?
I mean, just like when you're like an immigrant kid,
Yes.
you're out here, like hustle culture is born in you.
I know.
Right.
It's so
Right?
crazy.
Like it's like anxiety courses through your veins.
Yes, absolutely. You know
You
what's
gotta
crazy?
get shit done.
Yeah.
I have that with, and I've had to grow out of it. I have it with punctuality, where I
Yeah.
have to not take it personally.
Yes.
Because I do.
I agree. No, I agree. Because it's a thing.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Totally.
But
So
like, what are your updates though? What are you, any fun updates?
Oh
Like,
my gosh. I mean, I have like an event tonight, Apple TV Plus from Palm Royale,
Oh,
which is like, have you
fun.
seen
I
it?
love that show.
It's so
Ricky Martin's in it.
good. Ricky
if you
Martin's
see
in it,
Ricky,
Kristen Wiig.
tell him to check his DMs.
I will.
Tell him that your best friend Curly sent him
I
a
will.
DM.
I'll like, check it right now.
Yeah.
Open your phone.
You don't
and
know me,
check
but
it.
Curly, and then actually, I'll tell you all.
offline.
Offline.
Wow. This is offline besties combo.
You can join, but I mean, it's like, yeah.
How is it though? Here's the question though. How is I want you to keep going, but how is it that Ricky Martin looks embalmed?
I mean,
Straight up like
I
trapped
need him
into
to
Cloned
embalm
himself.
his pussy is what I need because he's fine as fuck. I don't give a fuck. He can look like a
He's so
goddamn mummy.
hot.
He's so fine.
He's so
He's
fun.
so
Have you
hot.
seen it?
His peen? Well, allegedly. But also, too.
show?
Oh.
I mean, yes. Out here not
I
eating a
have not
carb
seen
for
the
like
show.
10 months. Ricky Martin.
However, when I marry him, because the plan is to marry him. Remember one day we thought I was going to marry him one day?
It was after I
We thought we were going to wear, I thought something was going to happen and you were like,
Yeah.
oh, Curly, you're going to marry him.
yes, because I saw Palm Royale and I was like, oh my God. I was like, we were just talking about it and he's on the show. I'm like, it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe tonight you'll tell him to check his DMs and it'll just be a thing.
Yeah.
But what are your updates? What's going on with you?
Got bit by a dog.
What happened?
No biggie. I was just heading to an event in Glendale, going to a little brewery, approached a corner on the sidewalk, and then, facing me, coming the other way, was some dude on his phone with sunglasses at 6:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
loosely holding two big dogs with one hand and the phone in the other. And and immediately we just like met each other at the corner. Like there was no time to avoid.
Yes.
The doggy came up and
Just
bit me.
lunged?
Just came up and bit me. It happened so fast, you guys. This is like my second time getting bit, but this was like the most traumatizing because the first time it was like a known dog. This was an unknown dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I figured it out.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so you have, I mean, maybe we'll
I'm okay.
offline that
I got
too.
shots.
Okay.
I got antibiotics. We're good. We're healing. Okay. There's a part of me that wants vengeance.
Yes.
I do
Because
too.
this guy who looks like a Temu Bad Bunny, okay, straight up gave me the wrong information
Of course. What else? I mean,
for zero accountability. And I'm all about love and justice together.
absolutely. 100. Did we find them?
No, but if I get the right energy, this guy probably lives like nearby, so I'm gonna probably fly her. the area with his
Yes.
photo, just be like, beware.
Yes.
And if you know
clip
who it is.
We'll clip this and we'll put that picture
No,
up.
no, no,
I
don't
swear to
worry about
God.
it. No, no.
Absolutely.
But
I
also-
feel like I don't want to put any more energy into it because I like slowly ramping up to like having a habit of making videos again. And I like but I'm not there yet. And like I made a video just about this dog bite because I was so concerned that this person was so
course.
unaccountable.
Of course.
Yes.
Anyway, listen, everyone, I know you love dogs. I'm not trying to be out here, getting dogs put down because that was everyone's fear.
Yeah.
I'm just more about accountability for the dog owner.
I mean,
That's all.
literally, like, even if the man would have reached out and been like, how can I pay for something
No,
or
they
what
don't
can I
care.
do? Yeah.
They don't
yeah.
And what happened? Like, how did he, when it happened, like, was he like, oh my God, I'm so
Oh,
sorry?
no.
Or...
He immediately was trying to walk away and was just like, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It was like a straight up gaslighting moment. I'm scream crying. I like literally unzipped my pants just so I could show my upper thigh to be like, I am bleeding.
Oh my God.
It was not cute.
Is this like normal for your life, by the way? Because there's certain
No.
things that would be like,
Zero.
oh my God, this is totally on brand for me.
No. I'm super, I don't know what it is. Like, I feel very fortunate.
Yeah.
I don't tell stories about unfortunate things and internalize it.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
that's not, but this is not on brand for me.
Okay.
100%.
Well, definitely people should head over to your page for more information. And
I
see if
know,
they
just
can
in
help
case you're
spread
in
the
Glendale.
word.
Glendale Atwater Village.
Absolutely. And
I
again,
swear.
this isn't about the dog. This is about the
The
accountability
owner.
of the owner.
I love dogs.
Which, by the way, I also am an owner of those type of dogs. I
Yeah.
have two, and
yeah.
they're very gentle and very sweet.
Yeah.
And we're never on our phones when we walk them.
You can't. You have to pay
No,
attention.
we're very on high alert because
they'll be reactive, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And also too, like, the way that I trained my first one was that I had, and this also people can get upset by it, but I had a choke chain on it.
Yeah.
And it was because I need immediate power over
Yeah.
it in case of anything. And he's the most gentle dog. Both of them, the most gentle dogs.
Yeah.
So it's never a breed thing.
No.
It's an owner, it's a human
it's a trainer thing.
Yeah.
Listen, we're just out here trying to be in the streets. I'm trying to show up
Yeah.
to events. I'm trying to like
Yes.
socialize.
Well,
Okay,
let's tell
I can't have dogs out here biting.
Exactly. We need both thighs in action and ready.
Yes.
We do.
Yes.
But let's introduce our audience to you.
Oh yeah.
All
Hi.
right. Today we have Jenny Yang. And by the way, let me know if I get anything wrong, by the way.
Oh wow, I love that.
But
Yes.
Taiwanese American comedian,
Yeah.
writer, and actor known for blending sharp social commentary with heartfelt humor. Fun fact about you
Yeah.
is Jenny worked as a labor organizer, a background that gives her stand-up its signature mix of activism, empathy, and depth. And I wrote notes for me, both careers sound intense to me, if I'm honest.
I mean, yes.
Being funny and trying to fix the world is a lot of a kind of like acts of service, right? Like, bitch, I gotta save your life and make you laugh. You know what I mean? Named one of Variety's 10 comics to watch, Jenny's written for television and appeared in shows like Netflix, The Brother Sun. She's also the creator and host of Self-Help Me, a live comedy competition that pokes fun at our obsession with self-improvement. I also have questions about about the competition as well.
Yes.
And you host the podcast, What Should We Talk About?
Yeah.
Where you get people to open up about their lives in a funny and honest way and surprisingly deep ways as
oh
well.
my God.
A little bit of research, But I was trying to figure out: are you married or are you in a
I have a
relationship?
fiancé.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I wrote that in my notes that I was like, I think I noticed you talking to somebody behind the camera, like a
Yes.
partner.
Yes.
But I wasn't sure if it was like already like legal, like a legal document, or if
Right.
it was just like somebody you've lived with.
I mean,
like
I
10
call him my
years.
husband. We don't need to talk about legality.
Okay, I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
But no, thank you for thank you for
Thank you for
witnessing
your
me.
work. Thank you for your work.
That is such a great, beautiful intro. I can't, no
I mean,
notes.
the whole, oh, good. I love that. I mean, the whole thing too is like, we wanted to, I love that you brought up being the child of an immigrant,
Yeah.
because that is something that's super important, like for us, that we talk about. And for me, like, I am first generation,
Yeah.
and it's something that like we have a lot of different anxieties, even down to my dating life. Like, I'm super big on wanting to be with somebody. I literally am like, I love Americans, love American culture, but there's something about either being an immigrant or the child of an immigrant.
Yes.
And you kind of touched up on it a little bit, like the anxiety that's inherently in your body.
It is.
Like, how has that moved you? How has that like informed who you are?
I mean, listen, I myself am an immigrant. So I was born in
Okay.
Taiwan, and I just know that like as I've gotten older, I'm like, oh, this is not normal. And I share this with a lot of other immigrants. There's so much stress and anxiety with like going to a new country, you know?
Literally a new city. Even if
Or even a new city. Exactly.
yeah.
Like
So
whenever
I
you
can
hear-
imagine like going to a whole ass country.
Totally. And especially, and I know this is very relatable for some people, when you're younger and your parents' English is not as good, that means that like at an early age, you have to become the translator. And become more independent. That's a lot of responsibility.
Absolutely, 100. It really is.
Yeah. And so I really do believe that like I went from politics to art and comedy and storytelling because I was like, I got some shit to work out. But I want to do it in an artful way. I want to do it in a way that connects people.
Yeah.
Because I needed to move from, I believe a lot of us have like survival skills that we develop as children that oftentimes we can like get jobs for. So like me, very good at an agenda.
Yeah.
Very good at project planning because I know how to pull shit together.
Oh, I love that. That is such a skill. Because
Right? Like an A-type comedian. Come on.
Yeah.
Are you an A-type comedian?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's very rare. But I believe we all like know each other. All the A-type comedians all connect.
That's wild. I'm like,
That's-
we
yeah,
talked
that
about
is
this the other day.
rare.
We almost had a fight on air because I was like, I'm B+. And you were like, that's not.
I was saying he's like a
Not a fight,
C.
Really?
See, I don't think I'm a C. I think to
B plus C, yeah.
I think so. To me, like I care about stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
super like, no, it needs to be this.
Right.
Like I'll be like, I hate that. That's ugly. I don't like it. Make it better.
Yeah.
But I'm also just like, if that's the way it is, then that's the way it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we gotta fight to make this different. Like, get angry with me.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'll look
is-
at this pillow, like, or let's do some, I don't know if this is going to be on camera, but I'll look at this pillow and be like, okay, love the texture. I understand what you're doing it, but I notice that it pills a lot. So what are we thinking about? And if you're like, that's the only fabric that's available, I'm like, well,
move
that's
on.
the only fabric that's available.
I'm
I
like,
guess.
get me another pillow.
Yeah.
I reject your reality. I have my own.
Yes. So I'm very just, but you know, it makes for a great life. My booty hole is like,
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the thing I've realized is that like, you know, I'm not a go with the flow person. I'm trying to be more of a go with the flow
don't
person.
tell me your sign yet, but we're going to get
Yeah,
some
we're going to guess your sign.
I
but
know,
I think
I
we
know.
probably already know.
Okay, so you're not,
I'm
not
not
going
like
with the flow
necessarily a go with the flow person because
Yeah.
I do like things to be a certain way.
Yeah.
I like to have good experiences, fulfilling experiences.
person. Yes.
I like things to be done well.
Yes.
You know? But like I'm learning to be more go with the flow. But I realized
Mm-hmm.
you can't just live and let live, especially when you have influence over whoever you know and your loved ones.
yeah.
You got to tell people, be like, I'm tired of going with like you being the go with the flow.
Yeah.
Usually, because guess who controls the flow? Me, bitch.
Okay.
I'm the one giving you the
this
flow.
dynamic, that's me.
It's a thing. Yeah, it's a
Thank
thing.
you.
And so it's like the people who plan brunch, the people who like figure out the itinerary for the vacation.
It's
Yeah,
exhausting. You think
yeah.
I like to do it?
No.
You think I like to do it?
Wait.
And you're good at it. So of course, naturally, you're the first person people be like, figure out this
But
check.
the-
But
You know what I'm
here's the
saying?
thing. Here's the thing. It's not so much that I put the work on her, where I'm like, you need to do, or any of my A-type people. It's not that because
Yeah.
I am involved, and
Yeah,
I am
of
very
course.
like, I'm like a b-ball player. Like, okay, yeah, I'll drive us. I'll do this. What are we gonna
Yes.
do? Like, I'm down. My thing is just kind of like, it's okay if it didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. It's
Right.
okay to like, I'm more worried about like your nerve system, your nervous
Right.
system, your blood,
Yeah.
like what's going on.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
But then
'cause-
you're like, but guess what helps my nervous system? Having a
Things
plan.
going
That's
right.
crazy.
Yes. But no, the thing is like I've had to on that conversation, I've had to be like, this is actually stressing me out. And what I needed to work on was vocalizing that.
Yes. That's what
And
I'm
being
saying.
like, whatever they say
Thank
is
you.
going to be what they're going to say. And then you're just going to have to adjust
Roll with
and
it.
allow them to show up.
How do y'all feel about like the let them thing?
Well, no.
Well, I mean, you're the
I
you're
think
a
it's
guest, tell
about
us.
I think it's about like you're saying communicating. So like if someone's like, "Oh, this is how it is," but you have questions, speak up. You can do it in an assertive way. It doesn't have to be accusatory. I just have questions because this is what I need to feel more certain about what's happening
Yes.
or more comfortable with what we're doing
Yes,
together.
yeah.
That's it.
And I'm concerned why you don't care as much.
Okay,
and you
but-
don't care. So that's the thing. It's the emotional labor of it, right?
See,
like
'cause
you
my
don't
whole-
care.
Yeah, I don't. Because my
Right?
thing is like,
but then
don't
who's
care.
going to assign you the task of driving? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll
Because you're
probably
fine with
say I'll do
driving.
it. Like, okay, like
Yeah.
give me an example of like the most recent, if you could think on top
Okay,
of
how
your
about
head.
this? Recently, I was like, you know what? I need to just be out. So let
Yeah.
me go to a Love is Blind reunion or whatever, Love is Blind watch party.
Yes.
This is before the finale.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I researched it. I was like, I'm gonna go by myself. It's fine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then last minute, I just threw it out to the group chat. And then my friend was like, I'll come. My friend loves to be go with the flow. And I
Yeah.
get that. And I was accepting that. I didn't
Yeah.
need her to be organizing it because I initiated it.
Yeah.
But I am definitely the one who will be like, okay, I showed up. The parking is like this. Here's
Love
some
that.
tips.
Oh, love that.
I get there super early because I'm
Yeah.
chill. I'm like working on my little like notes, doing my work while I'm at the bar, and I'm looking at the happy hour. I will call you if you're running late to make sure we get your order in before the happy hour.
Oh, I love that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So you're yes.
That's
okay.
love.
But that
To me,
sounds
that's
like,
love too.
That's
Exactly.
love.
But it's also like, why wouldn't I do that? Why would I just let time pass me by?
So
why
you
would I
sound
let
like you're super
happy-
considerate.
I try to be considerate.
And so maybe when it's not reciprocated,
Of course.
that's where you get
That
upset.
I feel so like unloved.
See,
Yeah.
so
It's
that's
not
what it is. So it
reciprocated.
becomes personal. But then is it
it can
personal?
be personal, but I try to depersonalize it by communicating.
Because if
Yeah.
like you're my best friend, and not talking a lot of stuff about us, but like if you're my best friend and you know this about me,
Yeah.
and you know that's my love language and
Yes.
how I like to receive love, and you don't do that, or you make it a little more chaotic and make me do all the work, like that's gonna make me feel some type of way
She's not
about
talking
you.
about me, by the way, just to
No, I know,
reiterate.
general.
no.
Uh-huh.
Just in general, like no,
You're like a
back in the day.
terrible person,
Well,
by the
back in
way.
day. No,
No, I get it though, but that's the thing too. It's that sometimes who we are, it's a vibe. It's just like our energy will
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like tell people it's cool for me to step back because
Yes.
Maya's got it.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I love that it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because on the one hand, I work to have this persona.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
I put good effort into
Yes.
you being like, she is an A student.
yeah, yeah.
You know, because I was a hardworking A student, but that bleeds into your personal life. And I'm
There's
just
a
like,
BC student. So I'm
Right.
kind of like,
I was
but what I'm
C
saying
student.
is like what you might do well professionally or
Mm-hmm.
for work, like being an A student, might not help you in being a fulfilled
Yeah.
person in your personal life. So,
Yeah.
so like recently, my birthday's coming up at some point, but this
Okay,
is an
okay.
early. I'm sorry for the tip. I'm sorry for the tip.
It's okay, it's okay.
But this is a way early. I got way early surprise birthday,
Okay, okay,
like way early.
Oh no, I saw
Okay.
that. I saw that.
I got way early surprise birthday.
okay.
And so that's already going to eliminate this current, whatever you figured out. But it's because I kind of asked for it, but I was truly surprised. They were very good at hiding it because it's so early.
Okay.
Okay, I love
And-
that.
Yeah, and I had told my partner, okay, I've never been thrown a surprise birthday party or a surprise party.
Either.
I'm always the one planning.
too.
I that's how I show my love, all this stuff. It would be so nice to go with the flow. And so in addition to that, he had started to plan these full day dates where I don't know what's happening and he just takes me
Oh, I
out,
love that.
which to me is like, oh,
oh, I love
Passenger
that.
princess.
exactly. And so what he did was, it was like the second time that he was like, we're going to have a date. And I'm like, okay. So I just like let myself not know what's going to happen. And so he like led us through the day and then it ended with surprise. So I totally didn't suspect because I was already in the mode of like going with the flow.
Go with the flow. Yeah, yeah,
So that was like, that's like me listening to inner child Jenny
yeah, yeah.
being like,
Oh, I love
you need
that.
Like relax and like
Exactly.
let yourself receive and
Yes.
create the
100.
opportunity and space to be love and have other people show up for you.
Exactly.
I've never had a
Flow.
surprise birthday party before
listen, it's out in the world now.
Tell her why.
because I always plan it like a month in advance.
No. It is a month-long celebration.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so maybe the expectation could be one event.
Exactly.
One event.
One of the events
that your
can't be a
friends
surprise
plan.
party.
That's it. They surprise you.
God
Every
forbid
year,
a girl
they are
celebrates
huge
life.
parties. Okay.
God
I mean-
forbid a girl wants to celebrate life. Like I thought you would be like, oh my God, I love that you're celebrating
I'm the
yourself.
opposite,
So I love
right?
you.
Like I actually don't like anything birthday related for myself.
Yeah.
I get very overwhelmed.
Yes.
So every year I tell people I lie. Like we didn't do anything this year for my birthday. Like we just like
But it's
I don't
hard
like
with him
it.
as a best friend to
Yeah.
be like, okay, I need to navigate. Like, do you want to do something? Do you want me to plan the entire thing, get other people, and just like
The answer
surprise
is
you?
no.
And he's like, no. But then it was like, because I was also like, I had plans too on that weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was like, are you sure you don't want to do anything? I can just keep it all open. Like, let me know. No, I for sure am not going to do anything. I'm just going to go into hermit mode, which is
Yeah.
another
And
form
I
of
work
self love,
every
like
year,
letting
yeah.
him go into hermit
Yeah.
mode. And then it was like the day before, it was that weekend, and you were like, oh, so and so wants to have a dinner.
very me.
And I was like, okay.
Just last minute though.
But very last,
Last
because
minute.
you know what I really love for my birthday, and this is why
not this
because it's kind of
cricket.
hard. What happened? Oh
We
wait,
have
no. The
we have a
cricket.
Jiminy Cricket.
It's very like, okay, my birthday is, let's say it's on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. Literally at 2 p.m. I will text you. We're all gonna have dinner. We're gonna have dinner somewhere at 6. If you can come. If you
Yeah.
can't, that's okay. Like I just get very overwhelmed. So I'm not like a planner for birthday stuff, right? But I think that in terms of what we were talking about before, like caring and like showing up, like I feel like that's such a sweet thing for your partner to do for you, like to do
Truly.
that sweet birthday thing. But like I think for me, for example, the other day somebody said to me, they were upset with something, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, it's like it's not a big deal, it's okay." And I was like, "No, I apologize that you were upset by it, but I don't care. Like I'm just like I've already moved on. Like I don't know." And this is what we talk about is my toxic trait. Like
What is
as a
it?
human being, I have a hard time like staying on something long enough for other people to process because I'm already over it.
Right.
Like I actually am
no,
already
you're right.
like,
No, that's similar to my partner.
you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
already like you're late. Okay, you're late. Whatever. I'm mad about it. It's fine. I'm upset. It's fine. Ya pasó. Ya pasó.
Yeah.
Why am I dwelling? So
Yeah.
like, I just have a hard time, like staying there. Like I had one ex-boyfriend who was upset about something. He got invited to this thing. He didn't know it was a birthday party. He didn't have a chance to get her a gift, and then he was upset that he was going to show up empty-handed.
Yeah.
And I was like, who cares? Tell her that it's in the mail. Like,
Yeah.
my ex-boyfriend David, like,
Oh.
we're gonna get, well, let's get her a gas card on the way to get there. Here, we're gonna get her a gasoline card. Who gives a shit? Like, here you go, happy birthday, bitch. Like, he was like not having it. He was so upset.
Interesting.
And he was like, you're doing that thing where like you're not letting me be
It's
upset about
invalidating.
it. It's invalidating.
Like, your.
But I'm like, I'm gonna
feelings.
die soon. We're all dying.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know that
like-
we're all dying?
Yeah, he'll be like, I
Life is
literally am gonna
short.
love you for the
Why are
rest
we-
of my life. Like I don't really care.
Why are
I'm
we
like,
worried about this? No, totally.
You
I
know?
get that though. I feel like what I like about my relationship with my guy, I think in terms of Enneagram, not astrology.
Yes.
So like slightly similar to my
Yes.
guy Corey. He's very like in the moment guy. Like he's like a night owl. He used to work in nightlife. He's very
Amazing.
like loves pleasure and like just. But he also moves on quickly. You know, he'll just be like, "Okay, I was upset, but we talked about it. It's good."
Done.
Yeah, and then sometimes I'll be like, "No, I gotta feel
I'm not
things."
done yet.
Yeah,
I'm not
you know?
done
Yeah.
And so, yeah, but that's your toxic trait. But it sounds like you're aware.
Oh, I mean,
That you adjust.
I love it, to be honest. I'm like, we could talk about it. We can process together.
and I'm like
but-
the opposite, where I'm reactive.
Yeah.
And so I will like,
Well, you stew, and then explode.
Yeah. I mean, well, what do you say? Like when I get mad about something.
You'll stew, but you do both. You'll tell people right away, and then or you won't tell them, and you'll like let it out later.
But it's a good balance to like learn
Yes.
from each other. Like, okay,
I can
like,
move on. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can move on.
But I'm generally so happy.
What?
Like I'm a happy person.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's like
just
my
am
guy.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like,
Maybe
I love that. I'm trying to get a dose of that.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying.
Me too.
I want to be a C+ student. Okay,
B+,
I am
B+.
tired. I want to be a B+ student.
I was C plus.
I am tired. Oh, okay.
wait, you say you're C+.
I was C plus.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was a
B,
B+. C,
occasional
student.
A's. I was very late diagnosed dyslexic, so that makes a lot of sense.
There's so
Yeah.
many factors. School is not a true indicator.
I do want to ask you though, because you do you think that also plays into your wanting to be an activist, like wanting to be in the world, like not being content with how the world is, but
Yeah.
wanting to do something about it?
Well, that's the curse of being like, that whole first daughter.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Eldest daughter,
Yep.
yeah. Discourse.
100, yes.
I am like, yes. We need to talk about that because when you, at such a young age, I was 5 when I came to move to Los Angeles, get so much responsibility in your bones. Like truly, I internalized it. No one needed to like crack the whip,
Yeah,
I just was
yeah.
like, all right, this is my job. I'm trying to get A's here. I need to
Yeah.
listen to teachers.
At 5
Yeah.
years old.
Yes.
Wild.
I need to translate at the doctor's office for my mom. When was the last time you and dad had sex? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're like, when was it? Yeah.
But like when you do that, wait, what's your question again?
No, like how did that energy move into being an activist?
Yes. Okay, so when you early on get asked to be so responsible, you have to be out here making things happen for the family. You're talking to the manager, all right, little mini Karen, immigrant
Yes.
Karen.
Yeah.
you grow up with
Maid
that
Karen.
sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, little immigrant Karen, you got to get trained, you know? You're like, this is not the right charge on this grocery bill, you know, whatever. So, you know, what it taught me was that I need to have an impact in the external world. Because the external world, the American world, the English language world is so different from my home world, which is all in Chinese. My mom was a garment worker. My dad somehow got us to America with some English proficiency, but my English was still better than his at age 7. You know what I'm saying? So, I think because of that, and also because like, I think I was just so precocious. Like when you're so young too, I feel like you just have to figure, when you move to new like environments, you quickly have to figure things out, right? I feel like it like forces your brain with the plasticity to be super observant. You have to adapt. And so for me, I had to reflect so much on like, why is my family the way it is? Okay. And then when I got to college, I finally had language to describe it. I was like, oh, my dad is super patriarchal. He's a little dominant and domineering. Why is it that my mom doesn't feel like she has high self-esteem? Why does she not get paid? Why does she have lower education? Like I finally in college had language to describe it. So that to me was like, oh, especially, and the way I put it is this. I realized I had problems at home in my family that I could not fix. And so when that happens and you realize that there are policies or systems or politics that actually affect the problems your family experienced, sometimes you'll decide that, okay, maybe if I can't fix my family, let me fix the world.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
That is like I remember that was a conversation I had when I did one of my fellowships. I mean, I had gotten this fellowship that paid for my grad school to go into politics and public affairs.
Wow, you're a college girl.
I was very, I was very like, I'm supposed to be a politician. Yeah.
I love
and
that.
so it was my junior year. I did this program. It was a summer program. It was a bunch of like students of color activists. We all got like full ride scholarships for grad school. And we were just like sitting there late night. And that was one of the realizations where I was like, why do we care so much?
Wow. Yeah.
Why are we so like this? And it was like, if I can't fix my family, maybe I could fix the world.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Of course. Like if you can't fix like maybe what's here in the center, maybe if you fix what's outside of it, it'll somehow heal the inside.
Exactly.
And it kind of like maybe create a ripple effect for other communities to not have to go through what maybe you went through with your family.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because I'm still seeing the same energy kind of show up in different places for you.
How so?
You mean, and I think in the thing of the control, right? So you're like wanting to change things. There's this urge.
You have to have an audacity to be like, no, I believe things can be the right way. And I know what that is.
Yes.
Like that's like a sense of confidence and audacity.
I was going to say that.
You need to like truly, it's like, well, that's how it allowed me to become a comedian. Like, why, this is a sickness. Like, I don't think you understand. This is not like something that's normal.
Happen for you? How do you go from like, let me change the world? And I'm sure you're making people laugh during your presentations and while you're talking that you go, let me try getting on a stage.
Well, so I don't know about you, but prior to any diversity booms in entertainment, any kid who was not white, the only thing you could have done was go into theater or poetry, maybe.
Gay guy, the thing for us back in the day was like, you should get into fashion or makeup. I'm like,
right.
Okay. And I was okay at both.
Right. And so it's like, if you're like a little student of color activist, at least, listen, we are ageless, but I am of a certain age where, you know, social media wasn't like a thing enough to be like, it's a career.
Yeah. Oh, no. Completely no.
No, it was like, I looked up to people who are like so cool, so talented. Someone like Dilo. I don't know if you know who Dilo is, an incredible trans man who is Tamil Sri Lankan, who I looked up to because he was a storyteller, he was a poet, and he ended up going into like doing a lot of theater shows around the country, grants, nonprofit, foundations would fund his work. And at some point when I decided to be a comedian, he dovetailed because he had so many skill sets. He was like, I want to do stand-up. So we toured together. But like, that was the kind of person I looked up to. And so in college, I discovered that I could perform poetry. And then in LA, I actually, in my 20s, I was like known as a poet.
Wow.
Which is weird. But then I didn't accept the identity of poet. Yeah. Because I was like, I work in politics. I'm going to go whatever, So it wasn't until I had like a little aha moment. I was like, these people at the labor union are stressing me the fuck out. Yeah. I do not look up to them anymore. Yeah. I need to move on. Life is short, YOLO. you
Yes,
know?
absolutely. Also, too, that speaks to the beauty of life, by the way, that like, I think I've had this thing where I have been a fashion designer. I was like, I think I want to be in music. And I had all these like iterations of just being alive. And like, that's so dope that like,
Yeah.
a poet, activist,
Many
like
lives,
comedian.
many lives.
Yeah.
But it's all, there's kind of a through line when you think about it, probably for you, right? Don't you think?
Oh, 100. I mean, I don't know how you feel. Like, do you feel like you have a through line with like what you've seen in your own life?
I think it was a lot of validation, like trying to be validated.
Yeah.
And then something happened recently, like this year, where I was like, oh my God, I've been chasing unavailable people who hate their lives to
interesting.
validate me.
I don't like that either.
And
Yeah,
like
that goes
that
with
was
age
my
as you get
whole
older, too.
and
Yeah.
that was my whole thing, is to make sure that I was doing right by them and that they loved me. And you were just like living my Thea's basically fat shamed me. It was like the whole thing of my musical comedy show was that I found out in a group text that they like compared me to Miss Piggy, which is like, you know, Miss Piggy is an icon, but like to them,
Yes.
They
It
didn't
was
mean
not
it in
what was
that
necessarily
way.
implied?
positive.
Yeah. And like, all of this other stuff, like calling me a bitch and saying I can choke on a bag of wieners.
Oh my
like,
God.
for very like not, I didn't do anything
Ew.
basically. And so it just like shattered something where I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I basing all this shit off of to get validated by other people? Like, why is it not enough for me to validate myself? Why is that, stamp of approval not enough for me? Like, why does it always have to be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think you actually gave me one of my favorite life lessons where Maya will say like, that's not my reality.
Ooh, I
So
like
like
that.
different people will come with her,
Yes.
come to her with these things of what's happening. And she's like, love you, but that's not my reality. And so I learned that, you know, as I've gone older, that even within my own family,
Yeah.
I think that when you come from, my family came over from El Salvador, they didn't have a lot of money. They came over during a time of like war.
Civil War.
Civil War, exactly. And so like they have different fears and different anxieties. So a lot of times my own mother will kind of put that on me. And I took a little bit of Maya's lesson and brought it for myself, where I was like, your fears are not my reality. And so I think that's been like my through line, I think in terms of what I do is like, I think that I'm a thinker and I'm somebody that, by the way, I was reading a little bit. I love that you said you were speaking Chinese, right? That's what you said earlier.
Yeah, I speak Chinese.
Yeah.
And a little Spanish.
Oh, I love that. I literally was diving. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a little thing.
Yeah.
We went to Sinespia to watch The Craft.
Ooh, yes.
Have you seen The Craft?
I have.
Okay, so in The Craft, have you seen The Craft?
I haven't yet.
In The Craft, they talk about their version of God.
Yeah.
And the spirit, and they call it Manon. And Manon is a completely like fictional character.
Right.
But the way that I picture God, they say in this in the movie, Manon is if God and the devil are playing football, Manon is the field. It's the stadium that they're in. It's the sun that shines on them. It's the grass that grows on the field. Manon is bigger.
Yeah.
And that is how I view God.
Yeah.
And so I typed into Google and I was like, hey, what true deity is like this? And it was like, oh, Taoism is like this. And so I started to like kind of dive into like what Taoism is.
Yeah.
And I also think I've had a past life in China. So I like really feel like
Gasp.
I think my dad was my son in that life.
But also, like, are you part Chinese?
Well, oh my God, it's crazy you said that.
Because, okay,
Tell me, yeah.
I feel like what I do to everyone is I'll look at their face and just like straight up, I will assume people who don't look obviously Asian will be
Yes.
like, they have some Asian in them, especially if like in the end it might be they're from the Caribbean or it's like they have some kind of like Native indigenous.
Yes. So for I'm like
Because I'll be like,
yes.
Are you Asian?
I'm 51% Native American.
Oh,
but
okay. I see
but
that
in my
then.
lineage, it's Chinese is one of the oldest ones.
Yeah.
cousin.
I think of me too, though.
I'm pretty accurate, but I will sometimes err on the side of like assuming someone's more
love
Chinese.
that. I'm so honored. I'm so honored.
Oh my God,
like,
did I saw the
literally-
Chinese in you?
Oh, I mean, yeah, yes. I'm like, yes, absolutely. But I think
like
that
that.
my through line has been kind of like wanting to like live in that energy of what I now know is maybe Taoism, just the energy of like the balance, by the way, which is why, to bring it back to the needing to control things.
Yes.
In it, what I was reading last night was just learning about it. It's less about control and more about like, are you in motion with the fluidity of the energy and flow, with the understanding that if things aren't where you would like them to be, it's just a minor swing, and that it will always find its balance back
I
to
feel like
you.
I'm high right now.
Yeah, and it's so like, but I love it so much because I'm like, oh,
No, I
that's
love
exactly
that.
how I feel.
Yes.
I did see this one thing, one of the lessons yesterday, and I brought it up with my conversation with Chantel in the morning today, it was saying that if you're in a relationship with the good and the bad person, you are the bad person's lesson. The good person is the bad person's lesson,
Yeah.
but the bad person is the good person's task. And so I thought like that kind of puts too much responsibility on the good person. But basically what it's saying is like, you're going to learn from each other either way. So everything in life is meant to teach you.
And then if you have too many tasks, get that shit back in balance. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to lower my tasks. All right?
This is a task for you right now. So sorry for adding another task.
No. This is great.
This is so much fun though.
No, it's like, this is how I'm seeing things. Like, so this has been a whole process. I'm like, I need to balance.
Yes. Because it's honestly like also in women, like
Yeah.
the more stress causes more, like we're prone to cancer,
Yes,
getting
absolutely,
sick,
absolutely.
Chronic illness.
Yes,
I
stress
know.
management.
No, stress will
Yeah,
kill
is
us.
yeah.
number one priority for everything. Like
wanna
I
flow.
had like a pain in my stomach today right here.
Yeah.
That was like a sharp pain. I was like, my brother's like, did you drink water? I was like, my mom's like, why don't you meditate? You've been stressed out. I'm like, thank you. But then I was just like, oh, I feel so held by like, you know, my family in that way where they can notice that like,
That's
hey, you
nice.
need to like chill
Something is
or take a
up,
break.
yeah,
Something's
yeah.
up, you know. Welcome to the astrology portion of the podcast. Okay, we're gonna try to guess your.
Yeah,
I
we're
feel
trying
like
to-
it might be Scorpio.
Wait. Can I ask
Sorry.
what your
Sorry.
No. I want to. I. How do your parents feel about your career?
When I told my parents I was going to take comedy seriously, we were eating at a soup plantation. Sorry for the name, but it's a Southern California classic. / Sweet Tomatoes.
Yes, is it still open? Or
No,
yeah, they closed down.
They
right?
reopened
Or-
one, I think. But
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
All you can eat salad buffet. Anyway, I was like, we were eating, and I was like, Mom, Dad, so you remember comedy? Yeah. So I'm like, I quit my job and I'm gonna like do that. And they were kind of quiet. They're like chewing. And then my mom's like, here, try this broccoli to my dad. Didn't even react. And then I had to be like, no, so what do you think?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, give me a reaction. And they're just like, okay. And then my dad's like, oh, sounds good. My dad's like older.
Yeah.
So he was just like, sounds good. And then my mom was like, you could tell she was like pondering. And then finally, she's like, isn't comedy, and the way I say it in Chinese is like telling jokes. She's like, isn't that what dirty people do in dirty bars at night?
I love that so much. She's not wrong. Yes.
I'm
the
like,
answer
it's
is
not
yes.
just that.
Well, yes.
Dirty people do at dirty bars.
Yeah, dirty people telling dirty jokes at dirty bars.
I
I'm
love
just
that so
like,
much. It is.
Yeah, the triple dipper, right?
Shit. Okay, so then my guess would be, damn. Okay, wait. Can I ask you, like, how do you resolve conflict?
I'm trying to be better about being assertive for sure.
Okay.
I sometimes avoid.
Water sign.
Yeah, we already know,
Are you?
right?
I don't know. It could be. I think it could be Cancer or Scorpio.
It's Scorpio.
I'm not answering yet because you still have your pondering face.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out.
Do you
I
know
don't
your big
think-
three?
Kind of. I need to check my.
I don't think you're an earth sign because you do feel like you have a lot of emotions with you, and you do feel like you might take things like to the heart, you know,
Yeah.
like pretty deep.
Yeah.
So I think I'm with you on the water sign.
Scorpio. There might
checking
be.
my
I feel
Scorp-
like you have to have Virgo or Capricorn in your chart at like somewhere.
I'm gonna say that you're water and earth. Probably. Like we're saying the same thing, I
Yeah.
think. What is your
Okay, what is it?
what's your sign?
I'm Scorpio.
Wow.
When's your birthday?
November 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You've been like, well, the other ones you knew.
I'm thinking.
You knew, but
no, I didn't really know.
The other ones?
No.
Liar.
Wait, which one?
The other ones that you always guess.
No, I didn't really know.
Liar.
What is
This one you didn't know for sure, though.
No, I didn't.
That's crazy. She knew Scorpio.
Well, you also said it was an early birthday celebration.
know.
Oh, she uses context clues.
Type A, so.
I actually am not that into astrology or really know it, but I'm friends with Channy Nicholas, who's amazing.
Oh, I love Channy.
Friends with her?
Yes, and I will
Got
trust.
it.
I know, and I will trust her. So when I was doing Self Help Me, which for 2 years every month, oh my god, I had an astrology theme month for Self Help Me, and she was that we always have an expert guest for the theme.
Oh, I
and
love that.
So she was an incredible expert guest, and she did the full reading of my chart.
Wow.
On stage because what I didn't understand as not a super astrology person was why every time I would tell people I'm a Scorpio, they would react like gasp, and I'm like, what? How can you be prejudiced against one out of
it was
12?
a bad thing?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
I was like, why are you judging? And so she was just like, yeah. So the theme of the show was why are Scorpios the worst?
Okay.
And then she was like there trying to like explain like, Jenny, it's not the worst. And then she was like, actually, it's so Scorpio of you to assume like people are attacking you.
I'm so dead.
Oh, well, that is very Scorpio.
I'm Virgo double Scorpio, so I
okay.
love Scorpios.
Okay, great. Yeah, I love Scorpios.
What's your moon and your rising?
Okay, I see. That's I have to look at the chart, or else I don't know. Aries rising,
Yes.
Oh,
I knew
interesting.
it.
I mean, you didn't say that.
Sun
for
in
sure.
Scorpio. My Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Aquarius.
Oh, air. We didn't.
left
I didn't see that
turn.
come.
I have
yeah.
a lot of Scorpio, and then Venus in Scorpio.
Wow. I did not see the air in you.
You know what?
I don't
The
know,
air, the
guys.
fire. I can see.
I'm an Aries. I'm a double Aries.
Okay.
The thing I always like, I will always just like totally underestimate Aries that I'm like, because I'm like, what's the drive? Yes, the Scorpio in you is the drive for sure, but like there's an extra punch that you
Okay.
have,
All right.
and it's your Aries rising. Aries risings are like so you should always consider your rising as well,
Yeah.
like your sun. Your rising is probably like not the most important, but it's as important as like your sun sign.
Yeah.
That's
And
a great
I feel like the
combination.
Scorpio in you is probably where all the depth comes from. Like all like the deep thoughts and the
Yes,
caring.
and then the
and
Aquarius is the humanitarian part.
Yeah. Also, too, the Aquarius to me is like probably why you're like, I'm gonna give it all up to be a comedian. That's very air sign to
Really?
me.
But
As
it's
a
also-
Virgo,
Really?
if you were to be like, babe, I'm gonna quit and become like a comedian, I'd be like, how are you sure? Like I'm very like that's where my Earth sign gets very like, what's the safety net?
Yeah, but then it means I planned. Like I had straight up spreadsheets
Wow.
to prepare for the career change. for
That's
sure.
Scorpio
Amazing.
energy. I actually don't. So I actually don't believe that there's not a lot of signs that I think are super toxic. In my head, it's like the Earth signs: Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. That to me need a lot of work. Scorpios, I'm like y'all are. I'm always like who Scorpios just would much rather be alone.
Yeah.
I would be more worried if I lived in the house with the Scorpio than I would if I just met you guys on the street.
I say Scorpios are like millennial emos with like their side part being
The
like,
bangs.
it's not a phase, mom.
Yeah.
And we're like,
yeah.
oh no, I didn't think it was a phase. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I see them too. Like who's I'm not worried about that kid. I'm like, it is what it is. What's up, kid? Like
And
it's
that
just that deep
concludes
energy.
the astrology portion of the podcast.
Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Oh my goodness,
Like,
that was so fast.
you were so much fun.
No, you
so
were.
much fun. And that conversation just flowed. Where do you have anything that you want to promote or
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here on my Substack. That's the home of my podcast that I'm currently doing. What should we talk about?
Mm-hmm.
It's a culture, comedy, politics chat podcast. And jennyyang.substack.com or wherever you pod. I am in the middle of my between season 1 and season 2 hiatus because I'm not trying to overwork myself.
Wow,
Good.
okay.
Love it.
And then, I'm going to be online talking about going to Taiwan for fertility and Japan travels.
That's
and
wild.
drinking. So follow me.
Yeah, live your best life, Diva. Your
I'm
best
trying
Scorpio
to be.
life.
You know what I didn't mention?
Yeah.
Did you know, Curly? I first met you when you were a front desk person.
No,
Do you remember this?
no.
This is deep lore.
Please tell me.
I know we only have 2 minutes left,
Please
but
tell me.
I needed to establish that I once was a very early BuzzFeed video freelancer, regular freelancer. And you were there as the front desk person.
I love that.
This was the time of Quinta,
Yeah.
you know.
How was that?
The other
was
gang.
was I nice?
You were totally nice.
I feel like that.
I just remember your hair.
Yeah.
You know?
So would you come in? Was I like sassy with you? Was I
No,
like playful with
you were
you?
great. You're playful.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Early BuzzFeed video, regular freelancer.
That makes
over
me
here.
so happy. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
treated it like it was my home. So it was like,
Yeah.
I was like, come on in. Da-da-da.
Totally.
But if you put your dirty feet on the coffee table, I would tell you take your dirty feet off of my coffee table.
Please do.
Yeah. I remember I told this one guy, this one white dude came in
wasn't
there.
me.
No. He put his like dirty feet we didn't have a lot of places to eat at the time.
Yeah.
And I told him like, get your crusty feet off of my table. And then I felt really bad. I went to go find him on set later because I was the front desk person. I was like, sorry I called your feet crusty. But that's where people eat.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think so. But I love that. Thank you for telling me that story. But Maya, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at Maya in the Moment, MAYA in the Moment, anywhere you scroll. What about you?
You can find me at The Curly V Show on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much again for
Thank you.
joining us. You're amazing.
I love being a bestie.
I want to come be on your podcast too, by the way.
Please.
We do. Like, that'd be dope.
Season 2. I'm booking.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's at my house.
Perfect.
It's shot with 3 iPhones.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing. Love it.
I love that. Yay.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button to hear more episodes every single week. The Super Secret Bestie Club podcast is a production of Sonoro in partnership with iHeartRadio's My Cultura podcast network.
For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.